Hey there YouTube, I'm Yukitsu, this is the Yukitsu Times, welcome to my channel. Welcome to a bit of Rust. It's a game that a lot of people have been recommending I play. It's sort of a survival game. It's in alpha currently. And basically the point of it is to sort of collect resources, try and survive as long as you can. Okay, I'm not going to be able to get this just because these zombies are here. But basically you're just trying to survive in the wilderness as long as you can and as best you can. Maybe try and not get eaten by zombies, which is utter bullshit that they spawned in those numbers near there. Holy shit. What is going on here? Okay. There we go. Oh great, and I'm running right into radiation. That's probably why there were zombies here. And he's still chasing me. Oh god. Okay, so like I'm trying to say, the point of this game is sort of to try and collect resources and not die for as long as you can. It might be worthwhile for me to just like get killed because the spawn is awful. There's resources here, but there's so freaking many zombies. It's just bullshit. But basically, what you're trying to look for right off the bat is rocks, like those ones that I keep running by that I can't harvest because I'm being chased by zombies. That wood in those piles, like I keep running by because I'm being chased by zombies. And animals like this boar, which I can't get because I'm being chased by zombies. So, yeah, this is probably got a lot of resources, I'm assuming, because nobody wants to fight this many zombies. Normally, you find an area like this and it's full of like monsters that want to kill you, but usually it's in a manageable number. I've never seen this many zombies before. And it's still chasing freaking after me. Okay, I'm just going to continue following along this road here. Now, the basic resources that you want to start looking for right off the bat are stone and food. So, you'll note those rocks that I went by. You can't just use any rock like those mountains there. It has to be those specific stones that you find on the ground. So, one of your most important objectives is finding those stones, because they're used for things like arrows, they're used for your hatchet. Oh my god. What's going on? And they're used for, like, all the sort of more advanced tech stuff relies on you finding it to make a, I'm not really even sure what it's called again. It's like the thing that you use in this game to, well, let's just look it up here. They call it a furnace, okay, yeah. So it's used for smelting iron and stuff like that. There are a lot of zombies around here. I wonder why that is. Usually there aren't this many zombies. So if you get this game, yeah, don't fret, there's not usually this much to worry about. But anyway, one of the problems in this game is that the resources are sort of concentrated only in these piney kind of forests that you'll see from time to time. There are literally no resources anywhere else. So, like, it's got a huge map, but you can only actually functionally use maybe 10% of it, which is a shame because it's got a pretty wide area that you could sort of explore around and try and get your resources in. This game also lags quite a bit, which is really bad, especially if you're in combat with somebody. You know, just don't want that to be happening with you when you're trying to do something, particularly when you're trying to fight. Oh, God. I'm wondering if they've got like a bugged spawn or something like this. Just spawning too many zombies. So anyway, we're going to try and find a place with less zombies that I can sort of root through. Try and look for those resources that I want to find. You can also find these pre-generated cities. These are sometimes interesting to look through, but they're usually already picked through. And they're always radioactive. Okay, so you can find, for example, these bullets. Apparently you can find guns. I've never actually found one. But you can build guns, so it's okay. It's not too unbalanced as far as that goes. But, yeah, let's... rock. Okay. Yeah, this pre-generated city looks like it's been sort of picked through already, so I'm going to keep going. I heard gunfire, which means that there's some guy who did find a gun probably in there, and is picking off newer players with it, because he can. You know, biggest reason to do anything in this game is because you can. Now then, there's another guy with a gun somewhere nearby, but there's this rock here that we have to get. And when you spawn in and you've got nothing, there's no stakes at cost here. Like, if they shot me right now, I have not actually lost anything because I haven't actually gained anything yet. So, you know, just pick up this rock and keep going with my life. There we go. So those rocks that you give only give you a small portion of it in rock. The rest of it is in sulfur and iron ore. And the iron ore and sulfur are useful later, but they're not useful now. So it'd be nice if you got a slightly different ratio of that sort of stuff. What are we being chased by here? A bear and a zombie. Oh man. Brutal. Maybe they'll kill the sleeping guy instead of me. That'd be nice. So when you log out of this game, instead of the normal things, you go to sleep. I think that's actually a guy with a gun. Oh crap, that bear is still there. Which is a real shame, because I also need that rock. Okay, there's a rock down there, though. I might be able to mine that before the bear gets to me. We'll see. Oh, crap. Okay, let's hope for the best. There's a lot of danger going on around here. Oh, I might be in the clear. I just may be in the clear. Okay, if we can get this and maybe also hunt some stuff while we're here, we should be relatively okay. I'm guessing that there was a crate drop in this area and people are scrambling to get whatever was in that. Oh, great. So it's another player. It's not really worth me getting in a fight right now over rocks, especially when I'm lagging out this badly, so I'm just gonna harvest this rock instead. Yeah, so looks like he's running off now. It's not worth either of us fighting either of us, so I got the better exchange out of this since I got this rock as well. And a few chips off the rock that he was going for, so definitely in the better place. Now I just need food, so that's going to be the harder prospect at this rate. If all these gun maniacs are going around, I would not be surprised if all the food's been, like, shot. Okay, so I don't really want to hang out too much in the line of sight of somebody who I'm pretty sure has a gun. Oh, that might be a zombie. Okay, so let's just get this rock and keep going. God. So once you've got this, you really want to get some animals killed so that you can use them for their cloth. They give you cloth for some reason, and you can use that to make a bow, a sleeping bag, and other useful things. It's the other sort of critical resource that you'll want to get. I don't think I have a lot of wood. I only have 42. Okay. You can also get wood by whacking trees instead of those wood piles. But the problem with whacking trees is that's a very slow process. Each whack is like one wood. So that's sort of what you do if you're desperate. But you don't do that just normally. You look for those wood piles. Okay. Finding a lot of rocks here, and I think it's because it's so dangerous around here that people haven't been harvesting as much as normal around here. So we're going to hopefully not get killed as a punishment for our hanging around to harvest it, like I'm assuming most people have been. Okay. Oh, no, there's that guy there. I'll let him have it. If he doesn't take it, I'll start taking it afterwards, but... No, he did take it. I'll let him take the rest of that too, since I don't want to get in the quarrel, and I got most of it anyway, so... And after that, I'm just going to keep on trucking. If you follow the road, you'll keep to that sort of biome that has a lot of resources in it. And this building looks compelling. I think I'll take a quick pop in it. Nothing. Okay. Okay, and he looks like he's following the same route that I am, so we'll just have to keep an eye out on him. He doesn't seem like he's actively hostile, but we are competing for the same resources, so there is always that possibility that we'll do something that pisses the other off enough that we attack. Oh, great, more zombies. More zombies and more leg spikes, okay. Oh god. So this game, again, early alpha, a lot of things that need to be worked on still. But, you know, for what it is, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Once you've got the resources going, the game gets a lot more enjoyable. But when you're at the stage looking for rocks, the game is really freaking miserable. It's just so freaking hard to do anything without getting killed by other players or by zombies or by your own starvation. If you look at my food bar, it's already down to 760. That's half of what it started with. I've not seen really any sort of compelling food sources yet. Yeah, so this game could do with... oh, crap. This game could do with some more sources of food that are noob-friendly, since, like, the most rare animal is chicken in this game, and they're the easiest to harvest. The boar is the next easy to harvest, and you don't find them either. You mostly find deer, which are quite difficult for newer players to get. I'll show you how to kill one with a melee weapon if I get a chance to, but pretty good odds that it's just like... it's just not going to happen because I'm surrounded by so much dangerous stuff. And, like, all the dangerous stuff is near all the crucial resources. Like, you can go through the mountains all you want, and you'll probably not find anything too dangerous except maybe a player wandering through there. But down here, where all the good stuff is, you're going to find tons and tons of things that are going to kill you. Like, be it people, be it wild animals, be it zombies, whatever. You know, all those things are concentrated in these pine forests. So, you know, you have to come down here to get resources and grab those, but then at the same time, you just want to not be in here, so, especially if you don't have any resources and you're a new player, like, it's that paradox thing. They need to sort of have a starting zone that you are a little bit more sheltered and can get some of this basic stuff in, or they just need to outright start you with a few more resources than they're starting you with, because the rock and the torch and the med kits, which are just bandages actually, are not really enough to sort of make it possible to get up to that point where you feel comfortable. So it's just a very challenging game in that respect, and I think that's fine, but they do way too much to make it possible to kill newer players when you're established a little bit, and like people do that. It's just they go around hunting down people with rocks, and it really kills the fun of the game. Okay, so I think I've got quite a lot of rocks now, but you always need more. And more importantly, I still have not seen a single freaking animal that is not surrounded by zombies, so, or which is not trying to kill me. So we're in a bit of a pickle since we're going to be starving to death pretty soon. So we need to find a boar, a deer, or a chicken. Which I'm guessing have all been gunned down given the state of things. Oh dear. Okay, well we might find some sort of rations in here. Nope, bandages again, and a small medkit. Thought I heard someone. Oh, I did hear someone. Oh crap. Just run away. Okay, so the medkit's nice since it actually recovers your health a little bit instead of just giving you... It stops your bleeding. The bandages just stop your bleeding. The actual small medkit actually recovers health, so it's a useful thing to have. I'm guessing that building's been gutted since there was a person in it. The lag in this game is pretty palpable at times. It's pretty brutal. I don't think I can get into here, so... Okay, we're going to move this onto our hotbar, actually. Because if someone whacks us, I want to be able to heal it. And that sometimes really just saves you in the middle of a fight. If you're in the middle of a fight with somebody, you know, you're bleeding, you're down health, you know, you both need one extra whack against each other. Popping that suddenly, he needs to hit you twice more, and you're fine, so... Okay, well... might as well take this as well. It's going to be ironic because I'm going to have all of this rock, which is more than I've really ever had. I'm not going to find any food, so... Oh well. Okay. we go. Oh, crap. So case in point, like, I've got this friggin' wolf chasing me. I can't turn and fight it because there's no way I'll beat it with a rock, even though I've got medkits. But, you know, if he got me twice and I started bleeding, I could pop a medkit and I'd be perfectly fine and healthy. I think this is the same wolf as the one from before, so he's a real persistent bastard. Okay, I'm going to circle back around here a little bit. Head up into the mountains, which will cause him to lose interest in me since they don't follow you from one zone to another. Like, they'll follow me indefinitely through that forest, but they lose interest when you run through a different zone, so I can get up here and he'll stop following me. Okay, there we go. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's a different one. I think he's trapped, though, between those buildings. Okay. Oh, there's a boar. Perfect. Okay, so we need to lure this away from those spiky walls. Preferably. Okay, there we go. Now, you can run faster than the boar when you're sprinting. So you can sort of sprint up to them, onto them, and start swinging your rock and get a couple good hits. One or two of them, and then, you know, run, sprint again, and then he'll glitch through you, rubber band around a little bit. Friggin' God. Yeah, this game is so laggy sometimes. What? Oh, and there's that wolf again. Okay, so I can't go near that wolf, because he'll aggro onto me, but, okay, when you're lagging out this badly, one of the things you can do is you can go up to them pretty close, and then crouch, and that counts as sneaking, so at this point, I can just go up and whack him. Sometimes twice, usually just once, so I'm kind of surprised they wasn't reacting right away there. God. Okay, there, we finally killed the friggin' pig. Okay, so currently the only type of meat in this game is raw chicken breast for some reason. And this pig seems to be made entirely out of raw chicken breast instead of any cloth or animal. Oh, there's some animal fat. And a little bit of cloth, finally. So, you can cook that, turn it into cooked chicken breast, but if you eat it now, your character will get poisoned and they'll just vomit it back up. So, it's very important that you actually cook your food before you eat it in this game, which I think is really kind of annoying that you can't, like, use raw meat at all, because, like, eating raw pork or raw chicken is still going to be better than starving to death, but in this game you immediately puke out everything and just start starving to death again. It's awful. So, yeah, that's sort of one of the things about this game, but it's not too hard getting the resources for fire to cook your meat, so we're going to get up onto this plateau over here if we can. That looks pretty habited. So we're going to go a little bit further up and hopefully find someplace nice and quiet to eat our dinner. That place looks pretty good. Okay, so we're just about starving. We've got the hunger condition, which makes us less effective at everything, but we've got plenty of resources now, so we're going to go ahead, start with our campfire. Craft that. It's just 5 wood. When you're crafting something, you can walk around to a limited degree. Oh, I see a rock down there. You can walk around to a limited degree, which is quite useful. And there's a little status thing there that says crafting, and that means that you move at a much slower rate. So be careful when and where you're crafting. You don't want to do it when you're in danger of any sort. But once you're done, just move it to the toolbar, plop down your fire here, and I'm going to go ahead. You hold down the button to open it, and let's see here. Go. And once you've done that, you just light it on fire, and everything's good to go. So I can start working on other crafting things now that I've got the food on the fire. Gonna start off first with the hunting bow. Since there are so many wolves around here, this will let me start hunting wolves. And that's a good thing, because they're jerks. Now, I've got enough rock as well that I can actually make my forge, so I could conceivably make a base and start working on other gear. But for now, this is going to be my first episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you all next time.